My. And here I thought the only men in this place were besotted fools who couldn't hoist the mainsail.
When you talk about hoisting the mainsail, what do you really mean?
What else could it mean? It requires strength, knowledge of rigging, and a small measure of sobriety.
I know my way around rigging just fine. And I'm good with my hands.
Oh yeah!
I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
I'm always ready to help.
Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
What makes you think I'm right for this?
You saw me talking to Lucky, didn't you? Those boys couldn't manage simple information gathering. I can't trust the riffraff in this place to do anything right. But you're different.
Alright, come on now. How does she know that Hawke is different? Now, I understand how most people, they know of Hawke because of his past with the smugglers. He made a name for himself. But Isabella, she's new to this place. How does she know that Hawke can do what she wants? I never understood that.
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
Alrighty, so that is one of your romance choices if you choose to be a heterosexual male. And it kind of sucks, because honestly, I like Isabella, she's cool I guess, but she is a slut. And it's kind of like, I don't really know if my Hawke should be with her, see what I'm saying? Your only other choice is Meryl. And Meryl's like super innocent elf, and I like Meryl, don't get me wrong, but they really dropped the ball when it comes to choices in this game. The slut or the innocent elf? Come on now. I remember when this game first came out, there was a lot of people talking on the forums that they wanted to actually have sex with your sister. Like, what the fuck, people? And that's literally how disappointed a lot of people were with the romance choices, that they would go as far to suggest that they should have included a romance between Hawke and his fucking sister.
So, I've been dying to know, what was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
I knew that whatever happened, I had to get the others to safety.
Lots of people talk about nobility and selflessness, generally in the same stories that have magic beans. Somehow, Hawke, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
If we'll be working together, I should find out more about you.
True enough. I suppose you want to know my credentials. My family came from Orzammar, noble house Tethras, until my father got caught fixing provings. He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die of boredom. Fortunately, being Bartrand's younger brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair, keep us just a whisker ahead of the other families.
What are the deep roads like?
Well, I could tell you the standard tales. Legions of darkspawn, ravenous beasts, cave-ins. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurers.
Well, alrighty. That will get you some friendship with Varric. Now we can actually search this area up here. You know, these areas do change from day to night, and for some reason, magically, chest will appear and stuff. So that's interesting. Alright, so there's a codex there.
That should do it.
Open that up for some XP. Now, there is one thing here at night that will be different, which is this lady right here.
I removed another bunch of lowlifes.
Good news. We like a calm city to play in. Enjoy.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, what she does is that you can get some XP and some money from her. Every time you clear out one of the gangs from the places at night, all you gotta do is go to her and talk to her. It's pretty easily forgettable though, so do not forget to do that, because everybody wants more money. Okay, so now I gotta decide, what do I want to do now? I think I'm gonna do this one for Enemies Among Us. This is the quest where the young Templar went missing and we agreed to help find them. And this is just one of the parts that we need to do. Alrighty, let's have a look around. If I remember right, pretty sure you can actually be ambushed. It's like one of the only times in the game where you're actually ambushed, like in Origins. And it's gonna be like a dwarf wanting us to do something for him. I don't remember how or why that comes up, but I do know it does. Some money over there. Now when we come over, there's a fight coming up, so let's make sure we search the area first, because there's always gonna be stuff everywhere. Alright, I think that's everything. So now let's go see what's going on over here.
Andraste be my witness, Wilmot. I will have the truth from you now.
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me.
Damn.
I will know where you're going, and I will know now.
Why are you doing this to Wilmot? Answer me.
It's the Knight Captain. Don't.
This is Templar business, stranger.
You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human. To me.
Oh my god.
Maker preserve us.
Alright, so I think this might be our first time actually fighting demons. The demons are pretty easy because you got your shades, you got your abominations and all that kind of stuff. But the one that's really annoying is the rage demons, because they're basically just like assassins. They go underground and they appear behind you and they like backstab you. It can be really annoying. I don't know if there's a rage demon here or not, but if there is, it sucks. Because they also steal your potions. It's a total bitch. Alright, so this is not too bad of a fight. Abominations are pretty easy to kill. Oh, Aveline's taking some damage. Come on, summon the doggy. Get some backup. Ah, doggy. There we go. Kill this bastard. Oh shit, I think there is a rage demon. Oh no! Fuck the rage demon! Pin that bastard! Kill him! Get him, get him, get him, get him!
This is wearing on me.
I hate these things. I mean, they're literally just as bad as assassins. Sometimes even worse. Look at that bastard. Stealing all my potions. Get him! Kill us! Yeah, got him. Alright. Look at that. Stole a potion from me.
I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... is it even possible?
Do you think he was possessed?
Normally, we only worry that mages will fall victim to possession. I have heard of blood mages or demons in solid form who could summon others into unwilling hosts. But I'd not thought one of our own would be susceptible.
You shouldn't have been out here alone with him.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmot was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
If you didn't know he was possessed, why draw your sword on a recruit?
He'd only been back a few days when he left again secretly. It set off some warning bells. I meant to scare him into a confession. He had to believe my threats were genuine.
The recruits believed that Meredith was conducting some sort of deadly ritual.
What? That's preposterous. Recruits can be worse than a weaving circle with their rumors. There is a vigil before Templars take their arms, but the gravest danger they face is falling asleep.
Do you know what happened to Wilmot while he was gone?
Obviously more than I had anticipated. Wilmot has never been fully convinced of the Order's rules. Mages cannot be our friends. They must always be watched. I thought Wilmot might be meeting with some old friends who'd escaped the Circle.
I've got friends who are mages. Are you saying they need to always be watched as well?
I was at the Circle Tower in Ferelden during the Blight. I saw firsthand how Templars' trust and leniency can be rewarded.
Trust and leniency? Is that what you call it?
I still have nightmares of Uldred's depravities.
Your other recruits are still at risk. We must find them.
I fear we're already too late. Wilmot disappeared along with another lad, Keren, a good boy. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose. But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
I'd be willing to search there.
The Order would truly be in your debt if you helped us with this. No one at the brothel will speak with me for fear I would shut them down for serving our recruits. If you learn what manner of creature did this to Wilmot, please come tell me in the gallows. I will ensure you are rewarded.
Well, alrighty. I want a reward, hell yeah. Alright, so, as you can tell, that was pretty bad. I think that's everything in this area. So now we can leave. You could do a couple of these other ones here. Like, I would actually say going to the Wounded Coast isn't a bad idea. I don't want to do it right now, because there's nothing there yet. But going there early on for the duty quest, remember, that's from the Sebastian DLC. I believe you can get, like, an item, and the item should be pretty good. Alright, so now I gotta decide, what do I want to do? I guess I'll do Hightown Night. This place is really annoying because one thing I'm gonna probably end up doing while I'm here is fighting the guardsmen, pretenders, it's the gang, and then fighting the boss. The boss is a total nightmare though. I think the first thing I'll do though is I'll go to the whorehouse. Now that we have we've been told that we should go there for Enemy Among Us, that quest. There's actually 2 quests in the whorehouse. We got that and the first sacrifice, so we can get those out the way, or at least progress them. Alright, so let's go in here. Sometimes you can find your uncle in here. Up to no good. There's also, I think, another quest here where I have to give some lady an item. Those quests are so whatever. I mean, you should totally do them because it's extra experience. But it's pretty lazy on BioWare's part to make so many of those quests.
I think I found something of yours.
Right there.
I
Alright, let's see.
never thought to see this again.
Grab that. Should totally search every room. Now, sometimes in Act 1, I can't even tell you how to do it. I don't know if it relates to Origins, but I know that in the beginning of the game, you can pick your Origins background. Either you can import a save, or you can pick like a certain ending to Origins. And for some reason, sometimes there's a quest, and you'll see right here. Maybe one of you guys could explain it to me. There's some dudes in here. Sometimes, like, you get this quest where you have to hunt down like a certain group of people, and that's one of the groups right there. Alright, so let's keep looking around before we talk to these fools. Alright, I think that's everybody. Alright, let's talk to her.
Do you need something, honey?
You don't work here, do you? With the customers?
You're no prize yourself, sweetheart. Is there something you want?
I did not mean it like that. Come on now.
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
The Templars are the ones who want this information.
We make a lot of our money off of nervous Templars that expect some privacy.
I'll be discreet.
Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown. You should hear what some of the others are called.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position, I think you have what you need. You didn't hear any of this from me. We clear?
Yeah. Alright, so now we can talk to these fools. This quest is really important, and I'll explain that in a second, but let's talk to this guy.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you. What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
Jathan, have you seen Ninette lately?
Ninette? Not for several weeks, which is a shame. I enjoy her company. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Did she tell you she left her husband?
No, I just hope that's what she did. Ghislaine only wants her for her family's wealth. Ninette's a jewel. Elegant, worldly, just the perfect level of depraved. Ghislaine doesn't deserve her.
Do you think Ninette has come to harm?
I hope not. Everyone loves Ninette. Sometimes twice a night. Ghislaine's the only one who might hurt her, and he doesn't have the balls for it.
Ghislaine knew about you and Ninette. Did he talk to you?
The man is incapable of talking. He came here, yelled at me, called me a dirty knife-ear, among other things, and accused me of corrupting his wife. We had him thrown out.
So you don't actually know anything?
What made you think I would? Anyway, there was someone else looking for Ninette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
Any chance Ninette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me. Anyway, if Ninette was a mage, I think Emmerich would have said so.
Perhaps Emmerich knows something we don't.
Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Ninette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
This guy's hand motions are fucking crazy. Alright, so that's a... Now, you'll have this little thing over his head, because if you want to, you could sleep with him. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, though. And it's even worse if you do it in front of your sister. Like, it's pretty bad. Alright, so, now this is important. Because this lady right here, you will have an option here to kill her. Do not kill her. Show her mercy, because in Act 2, there will be a quest related to her. And if you kill her, you will not get the quest. And the quest is actually, like, a great quest. I think you get, like, a pretty good item for doing it. I believe it's a staff for one of your wizards. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting stuff.
Iduna, right? Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
Do your clients like this charade? It must get dreadfully tiresome.
Whatever do you mean? Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real fun?
It can't be easy for a girl in her position.
You should listen to your friend.
We have to ask her about Karen. What's your problem?
I see too many like her. Be gentle if you can.
I'm here on business. Karen. Wilmot.
answer one of my questions first. Who told you about little old me?
It was Vivica. She showed me her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with. Just do one more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your throat.
Alright, so right here, you could kill her, you could stop her, or you can actually have Bethany help you. So I'm going to choose this one, but then once you do this, you have another option to kill her again. Do not kill her.
Bethany, stop her!
Let go of my brother! How did you... Oh, shit. Spare me, Messere.
What foul magic was that?
Blood and desire in equal measure. An art I learned from... elsewhere.
Blood magic, then?
Yes, Messere. Please don't kill me.
You're going to answer all my questions, and if there's even a hint of magic...
Tirani put me here, to send biddable Templar recruits to the Sanctuary. Three Spear Alley in the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmot and Keren weeks ago, but after they left these walls, I know not what came of them. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tirani's idea.
Tell me about Tirani.
She put me up to this. She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. That mages can rule again, not serve. She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight.
This base of yours, how many other mages are there? Any other defenses?
People go in and out all the time. Sometimes a handful, sometimes more. There are traps. Magical traps. There's a hidden switch at the front. It turns them off. That's all I know.
The Templars are coming for you. No more of your tricks.